Good morning, folks. Lindsey Huddleston back at it again with your Monday motivation, Mackinac edition. Just trying to get the shot here on the West Bluff on Mackinac Island. Came up, a little bit of work, got to take care of a client, but get to spend some time with the family and relax. Used to come up here all the time for the chamber event. I know a lot of you guys probably were up here recently for the chamber event. And it's cool when you're working hard and seeing the scenery and enjoying. But to be able to come up here on my own for some personal business and be able to bring the family is a great thing. Woo in the building. What I want to talk about this morning is where you are right now. Now, I'm not trying to say, look at me, I'm on Mackinac, because if you're from 7 Mile and Evergreen and to be on Mackinac Island, we all know that that's a big thing. But there are families that live here. Some people were literally born on Mackinac Island or born on third base or whatever you want to call it. So I still pose the question, what are you doing here? What are you doing where you are? See, I think sometimes when we want material things or recognition, we want these things. I can't wait till I get this. I can't wait till I get this. And then when we finally get it, what? You got it. Whether it's the big job with the raise, whether it's the big house, the big car, the family, now you have it, what? I'm a firm believer that we're here for service. We're here to give back to others. We're here to help other people. You see, because helping other people takes us out of our comfort zone initially. So what are you doing to help somebody else? Are you helping somebody on the basketball court like my man James Wu Payne with the Wu League getting ready to pop off next week? Can't wait to get down there, brother, to support you. Are you helping people in the classroom as a teacher that's underpaid and underfunded, as an athletic director, as an assistant principal, a principal, as a parent? You see, we always say what we want to get and what we want to achieve. My belief is we get that through service, giving back. Yesterday I posted, your gifts will make way for you. Not because you can stab somebody in the back, that'll make way for you too. Not because you can hurt somebody's feelings, but how can you really help somebody else? So what I want to talk about on this Monday Motivation, Mackinac Audition is, where are you at right now? And you need to take time and reflect. I couldn't wait to get to this spot on the West Bluff. This is my favorite spot. And I'll post pictures to tell you how you got to go way up the hill from the bottom to get here. I used to walk it, but it put a hurting on my knee and it didn't help playing ball with my guys. We got a horse and carriage getting ready to come through. I'm going to take a break so you guys can see them come through. Hold up. This is morning on Mackinac. Bert, you know what's up. I'm on the West Bluff, Bert. You up in the Grand? I know you be posted up here. Showing the Grand. Morning. This is a taxi on Mackinac Island, everybody. Taxi service. Morning. Saw you getting pizza last night, man. Yeah. Cool. That's right. It's kind of a family up here. But no, where are you at? I'm going to stay locked in. I just think about it. We all got these things on our list that we want to check off and get. If I get this client, what up to Bert? If I get this, new ride, if I get this new place, down in the Keys. But once you get it, what are you going to do? See, what I want to suggest is you got to be there before you see it and get it. You got to be there in your mind, whether it's being a multimillionaire or a CEO, whether it's being the greatest coach, male or female, to ever walk. You got to be there in your mind. I want to give a shout out to my boy, Rashawn Fisher. Fisher Enterprises, getting ready to do the Baby Rucker on a big scale. They moved to Otto Middle School for the summer. And people used to always see Fish walking around with that, Chuck, what's up? Fish walking around with that fast walk when he was at the Boys and Girls Club years ago when I met. Almost walking too fast for the space he was in. And people didn't understand, why are you working so hard? Why are you doing all that? Now Fisher got acreage that he's responsible for based on support from municipalities like Lansing Police Department, Lansing District, Lansing Public Safety. My point being is you got to be there before you get there. And then when you get there, you will know why you're there. I'm going to repeat that. You got to be there before you get there. And then when you get there, you'll know why you're there. Because too many of us are places we don't know why we're there. And it's hard because for you to figure out why you're there, that means you got to sit somewhere and contemplate. You got to sit somewhere and ask yourself questions. And there are potential answers you may not want the real answer to. Because that answer means a change in your life, your lifestyle, your behavior, the people around you. So what I'm saying, everybody can't drive up to Mackinac right now, but you got a bathroom, you can go close the door and sit. Find a quiet place and be ready for the tough questions. I asked myself tough questions years ago, and because of that, my gifts are making way for me. This is not being braggadocious, but we got to ask those tough questions. And if you don't like the answer, make a move. Randy, what's good? It's my guy, going way back to high school, getting it in. Point guard and two guard. Randy, you was a great point. I like shooting too. You like shooting it too. So the question is, I keep repeating, where are you at right now? Think about it, because many times as humans, we struggle daily. And if you're struggling, like I tell my clients, it's okay to pinpoint what that struggle is about and address that. And most times, the issues in our life may seem complicated and overwhelming, but it may just hinge on one or two things. If we take a moment and take it one step at a time, we can get through it. I just want to help you guys. I want you guys to be able to feel it. What up, bro? I want you guys to be able to feel it. Where are you at right now? And if you don't like where you are, that's on you. That's on you. Yeah, you can say, man, but my this, my that. I know, but it's still on you to make a tough decision. And I'm not saying hurt somebody or do somebody wrong. I'm saying with righteous intent. If you don't like where you are, what you're doing, what you got going on, then you got to make the change. I made the change. I made the struggle. I walked away from a corporate life. They used to have me on Mackinac Island with a corporate credit card, getting them, $50, $100, $1,200 meals for a group of people. That was cool. That was status. Hey, Ma. But then I had to really find within myself what I really want to do. And sometimes what you really want to do don't come with a lot of fanfare. Definitely don't come with a lot of support. Man, my mama here supporting me. My mama support me to the end, but she'll tell me if she disagreed with something. And that's okay. Because where you are, to be who you really need to be, what the world needs of you, you're going to have to be on your own for a moment. I don't mean on your own in the doghouse or out in the streets. I mean, you have to be able to stand with your own singular thoughts. Every great invention that came, somebody said, you can't make an iPhone or put music in a little small handheld device. All these things, all these cultural barriers that say why we can't do something. But if that vision is on you, blessed in your heart by the Most High, one thing I love about this, the story of Mackinac is not just to come up here to, for this opulence and this elegance. Mackinac is an ancient burial ground for Native Americans. They would bury their high chieftains here at Mackinac Island on certain areas because they felt it was the highest landmass point and it was closer to God. So what's the symbolism in your life? We can go day to day, 9 to 5, corporate lifestyle, whatever it is you do, but what's the symbolism? That's why I love being here, because I can get closer to my thoughts and I'm at a point where I can constantly share those. I'm only trying to help. I was asking myself on my way up here, Lindsay, what's going on? You flashing on social media all the time and always up in somebody's face. Yeah, you love your sports. But I just realized I'm here to be a light. Because they were encouraging messages that I heard along the way that helped me. So if I can live a life where I can do that, and I'm feeling like I'm looking, folks, and I want you to be the same way. It's not to brag, to stunt, to show off, to be arrogant, conceited. No, I want to share this because I had to go through it. My mother's out there, listening. I had to crawl through the mud. My wife knows. My daughter even knows. I had to go through my challenges. It wasn't a fall from grace, but it was a descension. I came down. See, it's hard coming up the hill, folks. It was hard riding up that hill to get up here. It was hard on my bike riding up here. But once you get to the top, you can ease on down with control. I'm not going to keep you guys. I think I've said enough, but I'm going to reiterate that. Where are you at right now? And this is not a statement to say, you're not here, you're not where you're supposed to be. But where are you at in your personal life? And if you are not happy with that, you have to make some decisions. And no, you are not stuck where you are. Even a man in prison for a long time, God forbid, there's a time for you to get out. And God forbid, if you're there for life, there's still a time when that life sentence is over, you can go on. So I just want you guys to take some time to think. The best advice I'll give you as I wrap up is to be able to have a personal process. D-Rise, what's up, baby? I get up every morning and do my 10-minute miracle where I share with all my athletes. I share with all my clients. For the first 10 minutes of the day, I don't pick up the phone. Probably 95% of us, first thing we do is grab that phone. Nothing bad about the phone, but if you pick up the phone and you've been having the phone by your head all throughout the night, you have subconsciously directed yourself on what's going on. You have subconsciously become angry about the things you're seeing. I'm telling you, get up in the morning, don't touch your phone for the first 10 minutes, and then you download what you want into yourself. I start writing. I write for 4 minutes. I write what I'm thankful for. My wife, my daughter, my family, my friends. Wilson, what's up? And then for the next 4 minutes, I write, what I really want, my affirmations, what I really want out of life. And I tell you, when you write that, just put no limit on it. Don't put a price tag on it because you don't know how the universe is going to come together for you. In the last 2 minutes, I meditate. Whether you pray, you meditate, Allah, Jesus Christ, Buddha, whatever it may be, I take that time. So when I step out, I've already downloaded what's important to me for my life. See, we live in too many other people's lives out here because we don't want nobody to be mad at us for not living the way they say you should live. But you got to live your life. If you ain't hurt nobody, and you rooting and helping somebody at the end of the day, even if it's just helping your family or helping your child, then you be about that. So I'm not going to keep you guys. I don't know how much time has passed because I'm doing it off the phone. I'm here on Mackinac Island for a few days. I'll try to keep sharing some motivation because I'm up here inspired. I just want to be a light to others. I want to just encourage my friends and my family, whatever you're doing, keep working on it. The struggle is real. The struggle is hard. And last thing I'll say, whether you come from a big name and big money, it's a struggle to keep that name and that money. Or whether you come from no name and no money, it's a struggle to get it, baby. We all struggling. Everybody's struggling. But I want you to grind hard, work hard. I'm going to send blessings out to everybody. I pray that you send them back. And this is Lindsey Huddleston. Motivation Mondays, Mackinac Edition. Peace.